So today's Papeta par Eedu, one can make Bida par Eedu, Tamota par Eedu. Being a total lockout and coronavirus having taken over our lives, I'm going to make do with just what I have at home. So onion, potato, and of course in a Parsi home, eggs is something that will always be available. So here I start. For today, I've taken about like four medium-sized potatoes, two tomatoes, medium size, two onions, medium size, and so that's like just a little bit that I'm going to use now. Onion, tomato, a little bit of green chili. There's no spice added to this really. It needs to have its own flavor. The only spice that is used here is cumin or jeera. So putting that in, letting it splutter. And once it splutters, add in the onion. The onion has to just be light brown, don't want it to overcook. Basically, it's just the taste of the potato and seasoned with tomato, onion. There's really not much of any other overpowering flavor in this because it's the potato and egg at the end of the day. So I put in the green chili. Just letting it cook to a little light brown. Putting in a dash of ginger garlic. Again, nothing to be overpowering really. All the flavors are very, very subtle. Not much of masala or spice. And now I add in the tomato. Let this cook a couple of minutes. And whilst this is happening, what I had done is I had made fine slices on a grater actually. I had sliced the potato like this into fine slices on a grater and left them in salt water for a few hours. About an hour or so is enough, or even half an hour. But I'd just done it earlier in the day. So just slice the potato and now I'm just going to dab it a bit dry. This soaking it in salt water helps keep the potato crisp. Normally I would not even peel the potato. I like to. So I'm putting in the potato slices. They're fine because they'll cook faster. If they are thick, they would naturally take that much more time to cook. So it's finely sliced potatoes. And when soaking them in water, I had used a little excess salt. So you've got to be mindful whilst adding salt because you may not really need much. So actually the lot that I've made is just okay without adding additional salt. A little bit of salt will be added at the end. Now if you have even less time than I have, then what you could do is instead of using potato, you could use chips, potato chips, wafers, or even uh, what here they call aloo ka lachas, what we call sev, otherwise sali, sorry, not sev, sali, and just do sali paridu or wafer paridu, and that's as delicious. That's already crisp. Of course, if it's too dry, then if it's very dry, then you could sprinkle a little bit of water over the sali or wafers if you use them, so that it's slightly soggy. Now, like I said, paridu, I mean any Parsi home, and they just have, eggs is a part of our being. So you can make tamota paridu, which and the potato flavor depends. Like I've used tomato. I even make this preparation without tomato. To this you can add a little bit of hara dhania. But I'm going for like the very basics on a day when, during this period, especially when nothing is available and it's only potato, onion, which is always in the home, and eggs, which are always in the home. No add-ons. But basically, it's the thing to remember is the potato slices have to be very fine so they cook well. Not too much of spice. Nothing should be overpowering. Keep it simple. And then when it's fully cooked, you just add the eggs on top. The option is like I'll show you when I put in the eggs. I'm going to put in the whole egg. But you could also beat up the eggs well, like the white of the egg separately, and then add in the yolk and spread the beaten egg over it. Now, because I'm making a small, very small quantity, I'm doing it on the stove. But if I was making a larger quantity for a party, then I would make this preparation on the stove and flatten it in a baking tray and put it into the oven. So that's the other option. And then of course, the how you put in the egg is as per taste. Whether you want to, sort of put in whole eggs. I love whole fried eggs over the papeta paridu. But otherwise, you could just, sort of beat up the egg and put that in with just a dash of salt. That's all that you need. Let's see if it's cooked. Yeah, the potatoes kind of cooked. Maybe a couple of minutes more and it'll be good enough to like, I remember I had a friend just dropping by, and I had forgotten about this, of course, but there was a friend just dropping by for lunch, and I had nothing to offer, but I did have some old previous evening's bindi in the house. So all I did is quickly just warmed up the bindi, patted it down, beat up a couple of eggs, and just spread them over the bindi, and there was bida paridu, ready side dish in a jiffy. And she still remembers that, and she says that was an interesting meal. So eggs being as versatile as they are, and I mean, paridu can be literally on so many things. I mean, like it could be on tori, other than tomato. It could be on, like I said, bindi and several other things. I mean, it's just eggs added on to so many other vegetables to give it that extra. Of course, it's for people who love eggs. Add this into the thing that I'd already made in the earlier in the day, the mixture that I'd already made. Going to keep the flame very low. My son would always ask me why the yolk looks so light here, because he's only used to dark yellow yolks. Well, this is what we get here. I think 4 eggs are good here. And that's it. That's your papeta for Eedu, almost ready to eat. What I'm going to do is sprinkle a little bit of salt over this. Cover it and let it set. That looks done. That's it. So, now here I go. I carefully cut this. I think I would like to let it cook a couple of minutes more. But anyways, here it is, ready to serve. So I carefully just pull out an egg like this and serve it here. And that's papeta per Eedu. Okay, see you all next time. Bye.